千本桜私は全てを超越する。挽回後帝のために全て。挽回短歌の太刀。挽回紅姫改め。挽回おさらし
楽しみますよ。
Bleach Brave Souls.
Bleach Brave Souls! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I am Bankai, and today we have a new PvP tier list. Yes, Brave Battles, Meta, Discussion and tier list, the best and the worst units for PvP with the new Kuruyashiki Kenpachi coming in Bleach Brave Souls, that change and switch the PvP meta. Now the Brave Battles will be very interesting, really switch so much. How is right now the PvP Kuruyashiki-sama? Today on this video we will see the best, the worst units, the tier list, also an example on PvP about the build, about the accessories, about the links, about PvP battles, an example about the meta. Hope that you enjoyed the video. I am Bankai and I love Bleach and Bleach Brave Souls. Hope that you enjoyed the video, my man. Remember to smash the like and subscribe the channel if the information is useful for you. It's time to start the show, the madness. Here we go, all together to start this new tier listo. A good Bankai all together. Let's go, my friendos. Zero Bankai! Brave Battles, PvP, player versus player in Bleach Brave Souls. What is the meta? What is the best status? Best builds, best links? Defense status, max defense, man, and later max stamina to resist as much as you can with max damage reduction, maximum damage taken. Also, this tier list, it's focused on a defense. One of the main patterns of this tier list is 5 out of 5 units with maximum defense. If you come to Bleach Brave Souls and go to PvP, the best player use 5 out of 5 units with maximum defense to have the maximum damage taken and resist so much. And it's just a pain of ass, you cannot kill the enemies. I am not a ultra PvP player, but I'm gonna show you this meta and this defense. It's really interesting and really funny nowadays with Kuruyashiki. Then, as I told you, defense, it's one of the patterns of this tier list. It's really important to know the patterns of a tier list. Another pattern is personal opinion, because every tier list it's personal opinion about the creator. I mean, I am a Bleach Brave Souls old player, 5 years, so near to 5 years playing. I really invested a lot of time on this game, man. I have a lot of knowledge, man, of PvP, Guild Quest, Senkaimon, a lot of units. And then I come here today and try to do my best. Put my best effort here, my best knowledge, man, comparisons, checking videos, comparing the stats, the skills, the attributes, the killers, a lot of things to think about it. For this reason, remember that every tier list is personal opinion, and this is my personal opinion. If you are not agree, you can write on comments why not, or why some unit is better or worse than other one. And then the community can learn more and more, and this is the funny thing of the Bleach Brave Souls community. Come on guys, share on comments, here we go! Then, remember, 5 out of 5 units with maximum defense. This is the point, the pattern of this tier list. All of those units on the tier list should be 5 out of 5 with max defense. And then this is the order or the main better units of Bleach Brave Souls, at least in my opinion. Then here we go, we're gonna see why defense is the meta. I mean, why the best defense build and resist so much with damage taken is the best. Let's go, let's see the best links, accessories and all. Here we go! First of all, we're gonna see the meta. What is the best build, the best accessories, the best links for PvP. Then we will see an example, a few examples about Brave Battles, and finally the tier listo. Here we go, an example about accessories, about links, about the best build, because this tier list is based on defense. Defense is just the fucking meta, man, it's the best. As higher defense you have, as higher damage reduction you have, the enemy is not gonna take damage for you. I'm gonna show you the example as my chat, because it's my best higher defense unit. But then later on the tier list we will see that chat is not the best. We have other units better as Noitra and Kuruyashiki. But the best example for me gonna be showing on chat. Yo, brazo izquierda del diablo, brazo derecha del gigante, chat. Here we go, this chat gonna get resurrection very soon, gonna be very interesting, better on brave battles with the resurrection, so much probably, better status and all, but yeah, the point is max defense, it's a unit 5 out of 5, max defense, max stamina, max attack, max focus, and max defense on the extra slot. This is the fucking key, also a damage taken unit, as chat that is a good unit, with boost, paralysis, etc. But this is the main status that you need to wish and pray for it. And then about the build, is max defense build, with the electric rose guitar that brings so much defense, is really good accessory, with Chappie and golden Chappie, with defense second effect. Maximum defense accessories, my boys, yeah, max defense and max damage taken, then the enemy is gonna hit you 1. Also chat have burst, super interesting. Then about the links, is max damage taken, but it's mainly damage taken 20% links, and try to transcend with defense, with stamina, etc. As a bonus abilities, the idea is half T20, I still know half T20 my PvP units, because I am Senkaimon and Guild Quest focused, no PvP, but yeah, I'm gonna work on my chat, Noitra and Kuriyashiki to have very funny matches. As bonus abilities, I think Dodge Raid, Last Ditch, Prevent, Brave Battle Healing, Low Stamina Damage, Pierce Barrier, Star Barrier, I think that should be the most interesting bonus abilities for PvP. I'm gonna try Last Ditch, because if no Kuriyashiki, if no Kenpachi on the other team, if no Kuriyashiki or Kenpachi kill you, this chat gonna raise up as Edo Tensei after death with Last Ditch, with a lot of defense, will be very interesting and annoying for the enemies. Then this is the best build, the best status, 3k, 3000 defense on chat, so much crazy, man. And about damage taken, is the best damage taken with triple 20%, reach a 76% of decreased damage taken. It's super interesting, super OP with boost, some paralysis. Here we go, this is the chat, my boys, the build, the best build for the PvP meta, defense, damage taken. The Noitra build is so similar, Santa Teresa, Guarana! But my Noitra, it's not max defense 5 here, it's just 1 defense, kind of sad. But yeah, Noitra is really good, have also a lot of good defense, man, and a lot of good skills. Paralysis, no have the enchanter to boost, chat is better booster, but Noitra is super good, man, seriously. Noitra is very good for PvP. Then my Noitra have the same build as chat, Chappie, golden Chappie, with defense and the rose electric guitar, with triple damage taken 20%, exactly the same. Girinjo, that is very good. Jushiro Resurrection, very good too. And Kira 1000 Year Blood War. It's more or less the same as chat, the same damage taken, but less defense because the Noitra no have the max defense here. But yeah, it's the same idea, it's the same build, max defense, max damage taken. 2500 defense for Santa Teresa Guarana. And finally my pleb Kuriyashiki, that it's only 1 out of 5 and not max defense, I need more resources, yeah man. I am not investing my big scrolls, weekly big scrolls on defense ones, but yeah, I need to work on the Kuriyashiki defense or just put the attack, but I think that defense gonna be better for the build, for the damage taken build. Then it's the same, max damage taken as a links, also we have the Koga's technique that have Last Ditch, very interesting. And then with the accessories is exactly the same, the electric guitar, the Chappie, and the golden Chappie, but I now have 2 golden Chappies. I mean, to have the defense 1, you should have 1 golden Chappie with attack and 1 with defense, or 2 with attack and 1 with defense, and I only have 1 technique golden Chappie, that is with attack for sure, but still bring a lot of defense because it's 36% of extra defense. Kind of good, Kuriyashiki defense is really good, near to 2k, and it's not level 10, it's very good because the Kensei Link, it's fire, it's 5 out of 5 with max defense, is very good. As bonus ability on Kuriyashiki, still not T20 as the other units, but I put it Last Ditch, same as the other units, just to survive if no Kuriyashiki or no Kenpachi kill me. And this is the PvP team, my boys, max damage taken. It's kind of curious that Kuriyashiki have more damage taken than the other units, because it's a 20% damage taken soul trait, and then it's able to reach a 80% of damage taken with also the madness of the half stamina extra damage taken. It's very interesting. Sadly I now get it more Kuriyashikis, but 5 out of 5 defense Kuriyashiki with maximum defense, man, as my chat gonna be insane, man. Probably 1 of damage all the time. And those are the builds for PvP. Now it's time to see some examples, solo chat, resisting the enemies, resisting all teams, and also the full team. As you can see how the defense is really so hard to beat, man. It's so crazy, resist so much. It's so good meta, my boys. It's so interesting also because you can play other units and not only invincibility units as on past. I mean, defense was good with only invincibility, but now with Kuriyashiki that have more damage taken and more defense meta, gonna be more interesting the other units. It's pretty interesting, man, I am very excited. Now Yama is worse, yes, and now Neutra and Chat can be better. Very, very interesting. Here we go, time to see the PvP, some few fast battles and tips. Hurray! I have the two teams here, Chat, Neutra and Kuriyashiki, as I showed you, and also a solo Chat team. Remember to put the special to get the soul bomb, paralysis the enemies and take the advantage. And we will try versus this team that have Jugram invincibility here, 1 out of 5, some Yamaji, and some Ichibe. Probably the Chat gonna resist and full resist all team. Here we go, Chado. Brazo izquierdo del gigante. Or maybe was derecha. Look, man, look, Chat. Fucking amazing. No, taking stamina. Chat the god. And yeah, you just keep resist. Now with weaken maybe? No, man. With weaken also making 1 of damage. Subarashi defense, Chado. Subarashi. Remember the 3k of defense on Chat and 76% of damage taken. I mean, really good. Let's go versus Jugram, 1 out of 5, Yama, 1 out of 5, and Tsukishima, 2 out of 5. Full invincibility team. But Chat is not worried about invincibility. If the characters are not 5 out of 5 with max attack, probably cannot do damage. Let's see. We will see. Come on, invincibility, come here. Gusto. Ah, because weaken. Fucking Jugram put me weaken and Yama burned me. So annoying. Come on, Chat, resist, my boy. Take the bomb and paralysis everything. Let's go, baby. Subarashi. Yeah, was better NG because Yama burned. The burn of Yama can be interesting, and also the weaken of Jugram. But nice, man, another victory. Here we go. Here we have a good opponent. Tsukishima 3 out of 5, Jugram 2 out of 5, and Ichibe 5 out of 5 max attack, not T20, but this can be interesting. Let's see if Chat can carry and resist all the team again. Here we go, Chado! Yo! Tsukishima and Jugram are also T20. Yes, Tsukishima is making damage, Ichibe is making damage. Now boost, and with boost, no damage, man. Ah, Jugram put the weaken, mother tracker. Nah, Jugram put the weaken, then with the weaken, yeah. Here we go, here we have a very, very interesting team. Yeah, this dude know about it. Max defense Chat. Subarashi max transcended max defense Chat. Max defense Yamaji. This dude knows about it, man. And max defense Kenpachi. Not T20 units, but max defense team. Very, very interesting. It's super funny to find here and show the meta because, yeah, man. This is the max defense power. You just resist all. Now 1 for each side, but Yama inflicts the burn, very interesting. And Kenpachi is very good versus Kuriyashiki. This team is really good, man. This team is really very, very good versus Kuriyashiki. Come on, let's go, Chat. But Chat is not making damage because the other team is max defense team too. Subarashi. Yeah, this is the meta, guys. Look, just making 1 of damage. This is the max defense, just resist your enemies, and then in some point, if your enemies are not max defense enemies, just gonna lose in some point, and you're gonna destroy it. Defense, brave battles, power! And imagine with Kuriyashiki, my boy. With Kuriyashiki, this will be better, because Kuriyashiki resists so much too. Okay, this can keep so for a long time. Now we're gonna go and search Kuriyashiki, my boys, and try to play full team versus Kuriyashiki, showing Kuriyashiki. A lot of brazo izquierdo del diablo, a lot of paralysis, but yeah, the units no die, man, because maximum defense and maximum defense is really so annoying to kill. You need weaken or 5 out of 5, not units or some big damage. If no, it's very, very annoying, as you can see. Look, my Chat, it's keeping here, man. How much minutes? And after 10 minutes, actives, no 10 minutes, but maybe 5 minutes, the last ditch turn on. Then the pain is back. Yeah, man, it's very, very annoying. Finally it's done. I mean, it's defense meta. The other team is probably so very hard to defeat it. So much interesting and funny, man. Come on, we find it a very, very interesting team. Probably will destroy me because my team is not max full defense. But look, 5 out of 5 Yama, T20. Also 5 out of 5 Jugram, max attack as Yama, not T20. And Kenpachi, Zaraki, 3 out of 5. This is very interesting. Let's see the max defense team power versus a very attack OP team that costs 5 out of 5 max attack, can beat you and destroy you really well. Here we go. No, Barn at the start and weaken on chat, man, so badly. Kuriashiki slaps the Kenpachi, by the way. Then chat paralysis, very nice. Yeah, we did it. The defense team defeat. Also chat take the bomb. Kuriashiki was making good job, man, and it's only 1 out of 5 half defense. Come on, my boys, finally I find it a good Kuriashiki. It's time to cry, it's time to die. 5 out of 5 max attack Kuriashiki, man. Only 10-10-10, no golden chappy. But let's go, 5 out of 5 Kuriashiki. Max attack with 1 out of 5 Kenpachi, T15, and also Yama, 2 out of 5, T10. Let's go, let's see this Kuriashiki power. Kenpachi versus Noitra 2, I think that Noitra should resist. Boost! Boost! Someone boost, man! Yeah, Kuriashiki is slapping all, but my Kuriashiki resists the other Kuriashiki, man. My fucking Kuriashiki resists the other Kuriashiki. Subarashi! Amazing, Kuriashiki with defense, man, so OP. Come on, one more interesting team, no Kuriashiki, but here we have Kenpachi, 3 out of 5 T15. Then Yama, 1 out of 5 T15. And Tsukishima, 3 out of 5 T15. Very interesting team. Let's see the defense power again. Subarashi, man, I am enjoying so much. Now PvP is more interesting, in my opinion. It's really funny, the defense meta coming through the invincibility meta. Look, the Kenpachi just dying in front of my chat, man. For sure, Kuriashiki is really OP super meta, and is the best unit because have invincibility destroy and have the defense meta as chat and Noitra. But it's really good, man. It's really so funny. And then here we go, the last battle, yeah, right now versus Yama. 1 out of 5 Yama, T10, 1 out of 5 Kenpachi, T15, and then 1 out of 5 Tsukishima, more normal. Here we go, last battle, Saigon no battle, to see the Kuriashiki resistance versus a really more balanced team. Because 5 out of 5 units versus 1 out of 5 Kuriashiki half defense. Resist, now. But why burn again, man? Just when comes the half of a stamina, burn. But yeah, Kuriashiki made it big damage to other team, and my Kuriashiki is 1 out of 5 with no attack. It's crazy, it's really insane unit. No work solo for me because my Kuriashiki is only 1 out of 5 half defense. But it should be 2 out of 5 attack and defense, or 3 out of 5 attack, defense and a stamina. Really good, my boys. Kuriashiki power, defense, meta. Let's see now the tier list. The best units, the worst units. Here we go, few more brave battle tips. The best units. Kuriashiki Kenpachi, no doubt about it. Remember that we're speaking about 5 out of 5 max defense units as we check it in my chat. Insane defense. Then Noitra, the Santa Teresa is really good. Paralysis, Star Barrier, a lot of high defense. And it's Espada. Remember that the affiliation in the attribute is really important. Noitra have Captain Killer versus Kuriashiki versus Kenpachi versus a lot of good units, and also is Espada, no receive any killer. And about the attribute, it's mine, no have disadvantage. It's really good Noitra max defense. Also Jugram max defense will be insane because Jugram it's power, and the power, the attribute, it's really amazing advantage. Jugram max defense can be so good, but Jugram max attack will not be so good I think nowadays as main Jugram. Then Kenpachi is very good, Kenpachi is ultra OP, but Kenpachi should be 5 out of 5 max attack to work or max defense to resist. I think that Kenpachi gonna keep really good, cause also have the nullify last ditch, nullified invincibility, but versus 5 out of 5 max defense units, Kenpachi not will be so good. For example, versus Chat or Noitra, Kenpachi, very bad, man. But always remember, 5 out of 5 max defense, Noitra and Chat. And then Tsukishima really good. We check it some max defense, 5 out of 5 Tsukishima, and it's so good booster, man, for the affiliation. It's really good, very good Tsukishima. I personally prefer Chat because Chat paralysis and is human affiliation, or Noitra because Noitra also paralysis. Personally prefer, but Tsukishima is really amazing. Also, it's hard because Tsukishima and Chat are speed and then have few disadvantage versus Kuriashiki, but 5 out of 5 max defense gonna help so much and resist so much. Then the Kenpachi, the Lollipachi is so good for the attribute because have the attribute, man, versus Kuriashiki-san, and also have the killer. Kuriashiki have Captain Killer too versus Kenpachi, but Kenpachi have all advantage. Kenpachi it's maybe the best unit to make maximum damage to Kuriyashiki, because it's Captain Killer and it's power unit, and also inflicts weaken. I know that Kuriyashiki have weaken immunity, weaken resistance, but it's really interesting, because this Kenpachi can make so big damage. And also 5 out of 5 max defense Kenpachi will resist so much versus Kuriyashiki. So interesting, the Lollipachi. And then later Askin. Askin is one of the best units too for the debuff. 5 out of 5 max defense Askin with a booster and Kuriyashiki 5 out of 5 max defense team. Man, it's pain. You're just gonna be debuffed, the other team boosted, and you're making 1 damage all the time. Asking is really good if you have 5 out of 5 Asking. So good, man. And then Yama. Yama Safui, Beyond Bankai is really good, still very good nowadays, but have a very bad point that Yama receive for the killer and no kills for the killer, because Kuriyashiki, Noitra, Chat, Tsukishima, really, Yamamoto no have a very good killer nowadays. I mean, can help you versus Jugram, versus Askin, and also is very useful because have the burn, as we checked it previously playing versus Yama. Burn is so interesting to take the stamina of the other enemies. But yeah, Yama nowadays must be max defense or max attack 5 out of 5 to make something, and I think that other units can be more interesting as booster, debuff, max damage taken, etc. And then we go to the best units, but remember always 5 out of 5 max defense as Findor that have a super insane defense, man, will resist so much. A lot of damage taken, 20% can be 80% damage taken, crazy. Also very good affiliation. And then later BL, Bastolor de Ichigo, so interesting because it's all the time move around, man, jumping with the strongs. Is very annoying enemy, 5 out of 5 max defense, man, is super annoying, seriously. I played so much times. Also for the affiliation is really good because a lot of the units not kill you for the affiliation, Hollow and Soul Reaper. And jumping all the time, man, it's more or less the same as Nelly L. Beyond Resurrection, Nelly L is so good because he's moving all the time, man, for the map, and your units just get mad looking for the unit. Where is Nelly L? Where is Nelly L? 5 out of 5 max defense Nelly L, it's insane, man. Really so good, resist so much and is so annoying for your units. And then Yoruichi, Desert Society, so sexy and so good versus Kuriyashiki because have the killer is Soul Reaper and versus Soul Reaper killer. And also have boost, nat, paralysis, poise, flurry. He's not max damage taken, but he's a very good unit to make damage versus Kuriyashiki. And also inflicts paralysis. I mean, if a Yoruichi start paralysis and claps Kuriyashiki, max attack Yoruichi can be really good. And max defense Yoruichi 100% sure too, to paralysis Kuriyashiki. Then Aizen-sama, the new Aizen-sama, Espada Killer. Not so good as the other units, but it's very interesting because have the Soul Reaper dodge damage. Then some enemies can come to you, try to hit and no hit you. Not all enemies, only Soul Reaper, but we have a lot of interesting Soul Reapers in PvP. Then Rirukachuan, Machine Society, also power unit, so good versus Kuriyashiki, so good affiliation to resist so much. Damage taken on Soul Trade, Riruka is really good, man, just to resist a lot of time. And then we have the Grimmjow, no forgot Grimmjow with big damage taken, no status element, but big damage, good killer also versus Soul Reapers. I like this Grimmjow so much, good affiliation too. And then to finish the best, Kiryu and Ichibe. Squad 0 power, Kiryu really good, man, his damage taken, his heal, his boost can be so much annoying, 5 out of 5 max defense Kiryu to support your team. And then Ichibe is really interesting to kill the Noitras, to kill the Espadas can be interesting, but Ichibe is a speed. And then Kuriyashiki can slap so much Ichibe. Then we have a lot of other interesting units as Aizen 5 out of 5, max spiritual pressure with pierce barrier and all. Aizen can be really interesting to slap with the vortex, big stamina of Kenpachis, Kuriyashikis, other Soul Reaper captains. Really interesting Aizen. Another units as Uryu, for example, 1000 Years Blood Warfare with element reversal, it's very annoying. Another Nat units, 5 out of 5 Nat units that can be as Masaki, Tokinadas, we check it on the previous one, the Assassin Job as Masaki, Tokinada. Some units that have high Nat can be 5 out of 5 max attack and then slap you so much. This is so interesting, an exception for no defense and yes, maximum attack, but it's so much risky because probably Kuriyashiki 5 out of 5 will resist so much this unit, but versus other units can be interesting. The Assassin Job as Masaki, Tokinada, Ultra High, Nat 5 out of 5 attack units. And we have other units as Yushiro, Ulquiorra, new Ulquiorra with attack boost, Rukia with the booster, also the Gin, Rose, Shuhei Party Time that inflicts a slow, the Nelia, Larina that lacerate. We have a lot of nut units that can be interesting. 5 out of 5 defense can be interesting and resist 2. I just put it here, my best effort, my knowledge man, what I guess that are the best units and the worst units. I hope that you enjoy it, guys, this tier list and this Bleach, Brave Souls, Brave Battles, tips. Yes, we are getting the end, moments. This was the tier list, all information with some examples about PvP, about accessories, about links, about builds, about battles, and also the best and the worst units. I hope that's gonna be interesting and useful for some Bleach vs player, and also funny for Bleach lovers. Hope that you enjoy, my boys. Remember to smash the like, subscribe the channel, and good luck on your PvP Brave Battles history. Yes, Kuriyashiki time! And really PvP it's being so much interesting, for me at least. This new damage taken, this new defense meta, it's being interesting, moving the invincibility meta, and I'm being happy, excited for the future. Maybe in 3 months, in 6 months, we will get more units as Kuriyashiki and gonna break more this balance about the invincibility. I am very excited about it. Let's see what's gonna do Clap. I hope that you enjoy it, guys. It's time to say bye-bye. Thank you. Remember to smash the like, subscribe the channel, and see you around on future videos. Arigato, my boys. Sayonara. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.